Okay, so can you, 1 second, I'll just, can you give me the access again? Like, can you make me the, 1 second.
You are the host.
Hi, everyone. Special welcome to Jwalan Bhai. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, I think we can begin because it's almost 6:38. Before we begin, I'm just going to take a moment and invite you all. If you could turn on your videos, it's just nice and Jwalanthai and everyone, if you can all turn on your videos. Jwalanthai, is it possible for you to turn on the video as well? Okay, perfect. I see you now. Yes. Thank you. You want to take a seat and settle yourself?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me.
I'm saying you want to take a seat and settle yourself. You seem to be in the nature somewhere.
Yeah, I am going to my home. You can start. I will listen. No issue.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So actually, you have to do most of the talking. So.
You start for 15 minutes, and I will take over.
Okay. All right. So I invite you all to close your eyes and let us center ourselves. Can we take a moment for maybe 30 seconds to close our eyes and center ourselves? With the intention to give our 100% to the next 1 hour, the dialogues that we have here have the power to lay the foundation for transformation in our city, Surat. Let us be fully present and create an open space for everyone to talk their hearts with no personal judgments or prejudices against any system or body or organization. Instead, all the communication that happens here today is intended to be constructive and for the common good of all. We can now start. So today am I audible to you all?
Yes.
Okay. So today we have a very special guest with us, an environmental engineer with 18 years of experience, creating and refining processes in relation to air pollution control, waste disposal, recycling, and public health issues. Recognized talent for facilitating effective collaboration between environmental scientists, planners, municipal waste technicians, engineers, and business directors. Adapt at providing technical level support for environmental remediation and litigation projects, including remediation system design and determination of regulatory applicability. We have with us Jwalan Nayak sir. He's the head of environment cell at SNC. We are very thankful to you for joining this in this discussion with us. And we hope that we're going to have a very interesting and insightful discussion with you today. Jwalan bhai, do you have a presentation or something that you'd like to share?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. So some of the questions that we already drafted, which we all wanted to talk about was, what are the major factors affecting air pollution in the city of Surat?
Yeah.
Air quality.
Yeah. We Surat Municipal Corporation has under its scientific study. There are many scientific studies under it. One of them is installation of the sensor-based network of air quality monitoring station. We have installed many numbers of sensors at the city, and we found that the majority of the pollution is from the industrial. Second source is outside from Surat, suppose Pansara or Ankleshwar, or the Yopura air airline north east there. That is affecting the city of Surat. Her may rule just airline, force may airline and certain activity. Or fish may airline, regular transportation, as your pollution have worked. These are the top 5 sources of pollution as far as Surat is concerned.
Okay. So what are the measures that we are taking or intend to take for each of these
Yeah.
criteria or factors?
Yeah. We have prepared Surat air action plan, which includes all kinds of activities. Recently, Surat Municipal Corporation has published EV policy. जैसे कोई इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हीकल ले रहा है तो हम उसको सब्सिडी दे रहे हैं, उसके एक्सिस में माफी दे रहे हैं. Apart from that, we are doing a sweeping using a any of it one. Oh, Bele wrote by money I had out a much Mickey at who level there. What will have it? Earlier we are doing it with manual. But this since last 5 years, we have able to sweep the road using any of it one. Apart from there, for the uncertain activity, we have published the best uncertain practice. We have to make adopted by all uncertain of building. Like have a money and out and ring it man or yeah increase of ring away. How about ring away how around 8% hả? So recently 5 years में 5 or 6% mới chiều ra sẽ bằng 5% में हम nghe ring away mà này. The buyer guy was we have coming up think about vision. Which is also one of the landmark Roger Surat organization. Even we want fun Roger. We apply of all the regular email that was the main of the reward happy. Things that are major interventions we have under it. We have also started of what is under below machine, flyover machine. Because Surat is not known as a city of flyover, so we have a very good number of flyovers available. So we have started to beautification and development of windmill on 8% also. You can visit our website where we have already allocated around 500 euros for the various kind of air already here. And also various fields like road, bridges, traffic, solid waste, electrical vehicle, parking, like that.
Do you think these are sufficient action plans, or are you looking for something beyond this?
No, nothing is sufficient. Nothing is sufficient. It has to be unclear. Whatever money we have received in the next 5 years, we have planned only so that money can be utilized in the maximum benefit of the society and to reduce the maximum air quality. I would like to say we have achieved around 30% reduction compared to 2017 and 2022.
Reduction of what?
30%.
Reduction of what?
Air quality. Pollution.
Okay. And
So,
this is through the measuring devices that we have.
Yeah.
How many measuring devices do we have, and since when?
We have proper specific approval in international air. So we have only one at science center, but sanction-based devices we have 20.
How many? Where do you have?
20.
20 overall in the city.
Overall in the city.
Okay. And these are operational since when?
Last 1 year.
Okay.
And I would like to say, हम लोगों ने पूरा एनालिसिस किया, बनने को इतना पॉल्यूशन होता है, यूज को इतना होता है, रेगल से इतना होता है, हेल्थ को इतना होता है, फेस्टिवल में इतना होता है, नॉन फेस्टिवल में इतना होता है, तो वीकेंड में सबसे कम हो रहा है. The pollution is very less on weekend. Okay. Pollution is very high on Tuesday or Thursday. So we have relevant is relevant with the industry. But weakness में या यहाँ पे power of है industry में उस में हमारा विकास मतलब air pollution बहुत कम आ रहा है. Okay. जो दिवाली के लिए है, दिवाली है या न्यू ईयर है, 31st December है, वहाँ पे सबसे ज़्यादा pollution हो रहा है. It is reaching around 400. The benchmark is 100. So during the Diwali season, it is reaching around 400 or 500. AQI. And next annually it is around 50 or 25 or 35.
Sorry, what did you say? Best cases?
Next day of annually, when all fruits are going for the holidays, it is
The
down
next
to like
day.
50 or 60, 50, 81.
Oh,
So
wow.
whatever else, what is needs to be also for us, our activity.
Yes.
I am traveling from office to home. I am doing air pollution.
Hmm. Since many people were not present, can you just mention the factors, one like in the ranking once again, please?
Which ranking?
The factors that you had mentioned, if you can mention them once again in the form of ranking. I had missed that, and some of the new people have also joined.
Yeah. The first factor is that air is coming from the northeast. Ngay from is northeast. So air English is average people and English one.
Okay.
Air is coming from the city. Air really think of pollution and all pollution, majority of the pollution are settling in the city. Okay, there is a first factor. Second, Mangasara industrial pollution, which is in the city. Mangasara and railroad, what many more sign industry there. Third factor is traffic and transportation. Office city. Fourth factor is unsuspected activity. And the fifth one,
What factor is?
unsuspected activity. Chứ người ta nhà block bên hồ rồi, cái building cái
Okay, construction activities. Okay.
unsuspected activity. And the fifth factor is I mean, I say waste money or some money is happening.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry, I missed the second one. You said the first one is industries and the second one is
Traffic and
traffic. Okay, so it's industries, traffic, construction activities, and waste burning.
waste money.
Okay.
And the industry outside the limit.
Yeah, but there you can't really see
Yeah.
well.
So I would like to say the problem of the industry is around 70% problem is the air is coming from the outside of the element.
So when you're doing air quality initiatives or air action plans, are you talking to are we talking to our neighbors or Gujarat level, or are we just doing Surat specific air action plans?
The visions we are right now discussing, it has come to me just yesterday. अभी हमारा मीटिंग हुआ अभी हमको रिपोर्ट मिला है कि सूरत में जो एयर पोल्यूशन है वो आउटसाइड से आ रहा है so whenever an alien gas meeting we will raise this problem and this issue to the state government ये जो सूरत के बाहर से जो एयर पोल्यूशन आ रहा है उसके लिए कुछ लिमिट एक्शन लेने पड़ेंगे because it is outside our jurisdiction so I urge PTB has to take action or state government has to take some action. We have run entire modeling, and it is revealed that around 70 to 75% pollution is coming outside Surat, not from the Surat city.
So what you're saying is the traffic, construction activities, and the waste burning together constitute to 25%.
No, only 5%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 70% is the industry outside, 10% industry inside.
Okay.
8 to 9% transportation. Vehicle movement and transportation. 3 to 4% waste money and 4 to 5% construction activity.
How do you measure this?
We don't measure it. We have done many studies.
Sorry, you have done?
Many studies. There is a modeling. जैसे ऐसा सैंपल लिया जाता है ऐसा सैंपल लेके उसका एनालिसिस होता है कि उसमें क्या है सपोज उसमें मैगजीन है तो मैगजीन है तो वो व्हीकल हिसाब से है उसमें कुछ ऐसे पैरामीटर होते हैं जो इन्वेस्ट से आते हैं तो So we assume it is in pollution. So we have another in-depth study. We have another in-depth analysis of the air quality and the velocity during the last 6 months. We have a sample at the different locations. We have observed the activity of the velocity. The velocity activity whole way. Well, but what is up there? Should have thought not there. The thought not up there, you learn everything in my life. What a person activity in my life. Okay, the PM 2.5 or PM yang hai. What a person activity on the moment in my life. So अलग दो ऐप में जो है पैरामीटर उसका मेजरमेंट किया और वो मेजरमेंट के बिहाफ पे हमने एक मॉडल होता है वो साइंटिफिक मॉडल है उसमें विंग वेलोसिटी निकाला जाता है उसमें विंग डायरेक्शन निकाला जाता है उसमें ये जो विजन है वो सब विजन निकाले तो उसके ऊपर से हमको कंडीशन मिला कि ये इतना है and this study has been done by Gary here. This is not done by SMC. This is done by an independent agency who has done around 6 to 7 months of research. They have machines, they have air samples, they have analysis. I mean, वो नर्स है हमको तो सिर्फ नर्स दिखती है तो वो नर्स में भी around 70 to 80 parameters आते हैं.
It would be very interesting for a common man to understand these tests that you have conducted. It would be nice if you can share them and we can convert them in such a way
Sorry,
understandable by common man.
sorry,
Yeah, it is possible.
sorry.
Did you understand?
No, what was that?
No problem. I was saying that all these studies on samples that you've taken and the results that you've got, like you said, pollution is high on Tuesdays and Thursdays, on weekends you have more pollution, and all these different and the aspects on the air pollution itself you have tested, and then based on that you have concluded that this is the percentage of it on which the different factors lay. So it would be very interesting to have access to these studies and the.
I will tell you.
Yeah, is it available somewhere online for people?
It is not available because we have recently just yesterday. Okay, so I will tell you as soon as it is approved.
Okay, all right.
It has to be approved. It has to be knowledge of a business bank.
Okay.
And once a business bank will approve it, I will able to tell you.
So the one that you said is based on the air sampling that you took. But what about the ones that you said weekend pay there was less pollution, and those studies can you share already? Or
Yeah,
that
I will say, but very soon, most probably only I will say you.
Okay, fine, perfect. That would be helpful. I think we could learn a lot from that and also share for common knowledge these things. So anyone else has any questions they can barge in before I move on to the next question.
One thing I would like to say.
Yes.
You are seeing a nurse, no road. We are seeing a nurse, road nurse on big here up there.
Road dust. Okay.
Yeah. How many parameters you think about in that one?
So what you're saying is road dust का कितना percentage होगा?
कितना parameter होता है? Parameters. We have studied around 25 parameters. Hello.
Yeah, we are listening.
Yeah, we have studied around 25 parameters. From that 25 parameters, we have concluded that where is nurse is coming home. Either it's uncertain nurse, or it's from vehicular, or it's from industrial, or it is from outside Surat. जैसे कुछ पैरामीटर हमको मैक्रोएमियल मिले तो मैक्रोएमियल जो है वो सूरत में आ जाएंगे तो वो रिफाइनरी जो है में यूनिट है बराबर वो वहां से आएंगे इस अनबर्न बर्न वाले होते हैं वो अपने वेहिकुलर में से आएंगे लेकिन कुछ पैरामीटर है जो बर्न नहीं हुए हैं वो पेट्रोल में या वो अपना सीएनजी होता है उसमें से आता है तो वो शायद मेरा में हमको हमें मिले तो उसमें से मैंने ये आइटम फ्रॉम हजीरा से आए हैं या आमेर से आए हैं और कौन सी राजस्थान से आए हैं
So मान लीजिए आपको पेट्रोकेमिकल्स के ट्रेसेस मिलते हैं and you feel that is kind of creating a nuisance in terms of air pollution. So do you actually go to the companies who are really doing this to to kind of fund some project to mitigate it or something like that?
yeah it annually should be like that but what happened we have a district district level at meeting in which elector is a member, administrator is a member, REO, GPTV, English administrator, all are members. So we see every month or every 2 months, and we decide what to do, how to do. So each region and each outcome has just come to us to yesterday. So we will in the next meeting, this will be our agenda. And how to deal with this situation and how what efforts has to be taken.
Right. So what is the name of this committee you said?
District level air quality district level air action committee.
Air action committee.
It is responsible for entire Surat district.
Mhm. Okay. Right. What
Jwalan,
hurdle? Yes, please.
Jwalan,
Yes.
Jwalan bhai, you had mentioned that construction activity, wherever it is going on, they should spread water so that dust will not fly. So if this kind of law or rules are there, we will like to just have a copy or something.
We every development permission, we issue a direction, and you have to apply with that. When we issue approval of land, building approval land, we right now you have to include air mitigation gas mitigation measures. You have to sprinkle the water like that. Apart from that, it's a one common circular has been issued by Mr. Planning that all construction buildings have to apply with the air pollution measure.
Is this available somewhere?
Yeah, I think so. I have to find it out.
Because especially around the ready mix concrete plant, a lot of dust is flying when they are transferring cement from tankers into the silo. A lot of dust, cement is flying around.
Yeah. Now, this is another different thing. You are talking about construction, and it is like silo, and they have another approval. They have approval for GPTV.
Okay, but with that water sprinkling and all that, if we can, yeah,
It is compulsory.
okay.
It's not compulsory.
So, like I think what Snehal Bhai is wanting to say is also because in around his premises where he lives, he's seen some of these situations. So, what should be done? Let's say people are not following the compliances, and we have the list of compliances that they're supposed to follow. So, what do we do about it? Can we report it?
We have a complaint management system in which there is all kind of air related complaints there. You can raise your complaint. If it's a particular EV, if it's a particular wall, if it's a particular building, it's not compliant with air quality or something like that. And various kind of air is also even. Air pollution due to unsustainable activity, air pollution due to waste money, air pollution due to traffic, or whatsoever. So you can select your type of complaint, you can select your wall and you select your zone, and whoever responsible in a zone complain with me answer to him.
We have to complain where on the SMC
Website.
WhatsApp website.
SMC website.
Okay. Okay.
We are the first human being and we who has a complaint based on air quality.
Sir, you have mentioned regarding Pandesra pollution, but I think even Sachin GIDC is emitting similar smoke.
So I told you two things. One is an university inside SMC, one is an university outside. So Sachin is considered as an university outside.
Oh,
Okay.
but
So
Sachin,
70% pollution is outside university.
but Sachin is now within Surat city limit. No?
No, Sachin is now, area is now, but at particular area is outside SMC limit. Because it's a hearing is land.
Mhm.
थोड़ा सा एंगल हो रहा है वो माउंट एलिमेंट से थोड़ा बाहर निकल रहा है it's a geography.
Even Pandesra is considered outside Surat, although it is inside.
No, it is, yeah, as an administrative purpose it's outside, but we are considering Pakistan inside.
Yeah,
We
but
are electing, we are electing a access from the Pakistan. We are not electing access from Sachin.
SMC is not even picking up, cleaning the road in GIDC Pandesra.
Yeah, yeah. We are not electing access for the election, but we are electing a proper issue.
And what about the Hajira belt industry? That is also outside Surat.
Yeah, it's also outside.
Anyone has anything to say? It's just very, when it comes to air, especially, it's very funny that we say, that I mean, I know it's, of course, when we talk about a certain administration, they have a certain, boundaries in which they operate, and obviously that has to be defined. But when it comes to air, it's very impractical, when you think like normal human being भी सोचता है तो मतलब ये कैसे sense बनेगा कि that is not my concern, and whereas it is going to at the end affect us. So I'm sure this is not a new problem. This must have existed for years together. So what has been has there been any kind of a strategy in terms of working in cohesion from the center itself, or are there cities like Delhi, with this NCR, which is now made the Delhi much bigger? Have they been working cohesively with their neighbors? I'm very curious to know if something has evolved in the last decade or so about this.
Madam, India is a developing country, not a developed country. So I would like to say in 90s or 20s, we are looking for a basic infrastructure. There's a planning, sewage. Okay. So I am defining it 90s to 2008. We have developed the water supply network. We have established a food sewage network. We have established a food roads, roads and footpaths and everything. Below 2012 to 2019, we have very much focused on the solid waste. The solid waste system and we have been strengthened. Now, going one step ahead, the air, yeah, the Delhi has been an area of India, and all the short processes coming to Delhi. So Delhi has realized the problem of the air quality, and it has an impact on the entire country. The first time in 2022, the government of India has launched a ranking based on the air quality. And we are the fourth city in the country. We have secured the fourth place. Because the biggest part of our baseline air pollution is very high, we missed the number in top three by only 1 mark.
So you mean in terms of clean air, we got the 4th rank, or in terms of the other way around?
Clean air and measures and my both.
Okay. And
Otherwise,
measure.
clean air will be only a hill station. So in an area, what is your air pollution? What is measure has been taken, and how much you have reduced? So there is a percentage marking on it. But I would like to say that government of India has launched the air ranking. Earlier 2014, 15 May, Swachh Bharat Mission का ranking चालू हुआ. Okay. And livable city हुआ, अभी चालू हुआ है. So upcoming year, I would like to say 25 or 26 will be the government priority on the air quality. हमारे पास पहले महंगे के लिए रोटी नहीं था, खाने के लिए रोटी नहीं था, महंगे के लिए अपने नहीं है, अभी वो सब फिर चला गया. फिर सड़कें बनी, पानी का सप्लाई हुआ, सीवेज सप्लाई हुआ. Now we are moving towards the quality of life. We are converting from developing to the developed country. And is all benchmark, is all parameters matter a lot for a developed country. अभी भी जो developing country है, वहाँ पे पीने का पानी नहीं है या खाने के लिए रोटी नहीं है. We have all to access and we are moving towards the quality of life now. It will take us some time. It's not like a 1 year job. It will take a years or a years. But it has been started. I would like to say it has been started. Now again, you will be focusing on water supply quality, not the quantity, quality. What quality of services we are providing to citizens, and it's also being evaluated.
Diksha, please go ahead.
Hi, sir. I wanted to ask that you said that anyone can go and complain on the SMC website.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask that how many complaints do we receive on that platform, and are citizens aware that they can go and complain on the website?
Last year we have received around 350 complaints.
Okay.
And
And-
around 320 complaints are related to industrial pollution.
Okay.
And around 20 to 25 complaints like हमारे यहाँ पे air quality instrument नहीं है, हमारे यहाँ पे air quality instrument का हो. Few complaints are related to hotel and restaurant का जो हुआ है उसके लिए ही.
So once the complaint is received, what's the action plan after that? मतलब receive होने के बाद क्या होता है वो complaint का?
There are various kinds of complaints. We assess what is the actual complaint, what is the actual problem, and what can be taken. If someone is saying हमारे यहाँ पे air quality is no, then we put up in our budget for financial sanction. Okay, some complaints are very short term, which we take a action within 24 hours. If we waste money हो रहा है, so we immediately inform the concerned your office and concerned ward office and immediately take action. Some complaints are very long term, which require a huge infrastructure or huge amount of funding. So we put up a proposal to our complaint authority, it is a security, and we need this kind of facility so this complaint can be solved.
Okay. And so out of these complaints, what do you think, what percentage of complaints were actually resolved?
Most of the complaints are waste money, around 15, which will resolve immediately within 24 hours.
And regarding this industrial pollution complaints,
Regarding industrial pollution complaint, we have forwarded that complaint to GPCB. GPCB has reviewed it, so that particular industrial unit, they have put in a sampler analysis, and I think they have received around 70 to 80,000 notice last year.
okay.
They have received a thousand notice industries which have polluting environment or violating the norms.
Okay.
So SMC has a biodegradable waste to compost plant.
Yeah.
Is it operational now?
Yeah, it is operational.
And are we planning waste to power plant? Like Ahmedabad has already sanctioned, I think.
So we have planned since 2008. We have evaluated two or three agencies, but there is an issue of power area. There is no levy of the power area, and because of that, no agency is taking any kind of risk to invest in a project, and have most agencies have been blacklisted, and we have secured a security deposit also. And we are aiming for her and also, but for that levy of the power area, we have asked state government to clarify the stand on the power area. Suppose mẹ practically recently một ấu, no hay cho ra mẹ power area for her 7 pesos per kilowatt. And it has been revised to 7 rupees. And it has been revised to 6.4 rupees. Right now, they are willing to purchase the power at 5 rupees. Now, the situation is changing every year. There is no stability on the power purchase. Right? So, but with to power is very easy. But what happens after power has been used? Where to sell? If this own company, your distribution area going power here, they are willing to purchase at lesser price. So there is still going on.
Like Singapore is disposing their waste by incinerator. Has SMC explored this possibility?
Yeah, already I told you, we have explored, we have evaluated our 3 times, not a 1 time.
No, but that is for power production. This is incinerator is just for burning away the waste.
So incineration is very costly. Only incineration is very costly. The power waste to energy is always an incineration. The incineration followed by a energy recovery. If you don't over energy recovery, it will be a very expensive thing.
Correct.
So Singapore is also have an energy recovery system. So heat incineration is operate around 1100 Celsius degree temperature. So it is a very good amount of heat incinerated. We have to utilize for power generation. Otherwise, it's a waste of money.
Correct. This SMC existing waste disposal site is, I think, already full and they are searching for a new place, no? But it is not available right now.
Yeah, it's in the process. We are hoping in next 6 years or in July or we will have one new facility.
So what do? We're gonna transfer all this waste to the new facility.
No. No.
Then what are we going to do with that?
We will establish a new plant, new landfill cell at new facility, and all whatever new waste will be that will be transferred to new facility, and each waste will be lost. In scientific measure.
Mhm. Like how we did the other part of Khajur.
Yeah. Definitely. Around we have already lost now around 70 to 80% of area. Only 25% area is remaining left out.
We shifted a bit towards the waste.
Yeah.
What is the budget for air action for this year?
132 CR.
How much?
132 CR.
132 CR. And what about biodiversity?
I am not have a sure idea, but around 8200 CR. For an ad project. For an ad project.
80 to 100 CR.
CR.
So this is for the only for this project, or I'm talking overall biodiversity budget.
No, I am talking about only one project.
And overall, how much is it?
No idea. I have to ask for someone.
Okay. And who will you be asking? I'm very curious to know who is the one responsible.
Other department. Other department.
And what about waste? How much is the budget for waste?
Solid waste.
Yes.
Around 220 CR.
220. So, but then we are spending around 450 per year, right? For waste management.
450?
450 CR for municipal waste management we are spending every year, right?
No, it is 220 CR. 1 year.
Okay. And what about, so this 220 CR is for managing the operations. What about the new investments?
It is from a state government in form of grant. Easier investment is around our 40 CR.
How much?
40. 40.
40 in waste. And what about in air?
And I only want to use here.
So that's for new investments.
Yeah, for new investment.
What hurdles have you faced while implementing the plans, or what you kind of, while you're doing all these planning and whatever that you've done so far, what hurdles did you face? I mean, you already said about one issue that a lot of it is not part of your jurisdiction, but apart from that, what other hurdles?
Main hurdle we are receiving with her traffic RTO. Because as I told you in Surat, around 7 to 8% pollution is from the traffic environment, with the vehicular movement and something like that. Okay. So what we want to do, we want to establish the online PUC system. His PUC है, तो वो PUC automatically his review नहीं हो रहा है, तो automatically आ जाए हमारे पास end of the month, बराबर इतना PUC है और इतना नहीं है, हुआ following net pollution norm, क्योंकि हर चौराहे पे हर किनारे पे पुलिस वाला खड़ा है नहीं कर सकता है. So once I have a system, I have n numbers of vehicles in a city, suppose. Okay. So how many vehicles have a PUC and how many vehicles don't have a PUC? So all PUC has to be linked. It has to be online system. So automatically on 1st of January, if 400 numbers of vehicles has not renewed at PUC, so it automatically has to be renewed. So first I know ideas are here, which we feel our jurisdiction नहीं है, so we are not able to implement. ऐसे बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, जैसे mixing of fuel. ये जो ऑटो वाले हैं, वो डीजल और पेट्रोल के साथ कुछ एरोसिन भी मिक्स करते हैं, बराबर, तो वो हमारे jurisdiction में नहीं आता है. जैसे इंग्लिश में पॉलिटिशियन में दूसरा टेक्सटाइल में या प्लास्टिक में चला जाता है, तो वो हमारे jurisdiction में नहीं आ रहा है. तो हमको मालूम भी है ये हो रहा है, लेकिन we are not able to synchronize the system. So ये जो इंटर डिपार्टमेंट लिंकिंग है, क्योंकि air is global, not a single body is responsible for air quality. There are multiple agencies, जैसे RTO है, ट्रैफिक पुलिस है, इंडस्ट्रियल है, GPCB है. fuel supply wala hai, all are responsible. So we are not able to develop a system which can be more effective. जैसे अभी 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 हमने ऐसा सोचा कि जैसे अपना ये है रेलवे स्टेशन, वहां पे सिर्फ ई रिक्शा ही होनी चाहिए. We have thought about it, but in a traffic police has to manage.
So does anyone have a question? I can. Okay. So I'm very curious to know, let's say you have all the freedom in the world to bring anyone in the committee you need to make this, problem, to solve the problem of air in Surat and around. As you said, air is global, it cannot be. So who would you put in this committee so that all the stakeholders are there to make it a reality? Who would this committee comprise of?
Madam, GPCB, industrial, Amisgar, IEO, traffic police, fuel supply, era 9 to 10 different stakeholders है. Apart from
Sorry, 1 second. Traffic police के बाद आपने बोला fuel supply है?
हाँ, traffic police, IEO, fuel supply department, GPCB, Gujarat Police Control, industrial commissioner, जो GI की होता है, industrial commissioner.
Commissioner, okay.
मतलब जो industrial commissioner, फिर forest department. तो ऐसे मिला टोटल 9 लोग हैं टोटल.
आपने 8 लोग, अच्छा SMC को मिला के 9 होंगे. ओके.
हाँ, ऐसे मिला. Committee has been formed by a state government.
Okay. So this committee is already existing, the committee that you mentioned.
Yeah.
So it is already covering all the stakeholders who could influence. So because जो jurisdiction का problem आ रहा है, वो तो ये जितनी भी committee members आपने बोले, ये तो इसी jurisdiction में fall करते हैं.
मैडम ये jurisdiction में आते हैं. इनमें अईमान डिस्कशन भी हुआ है. हमारे जो प्रीवियस कमिश्नर साहब थे पानी साहब, उन्होंने भी अई सजेशन लिए भी है. लेकिन वो जो ऑफिसर आते हैं उनके हिसाब से उनके भी खुद के बहुत सारे लिमिटेशन है. दूसरा एक चीज क्या हो रहा है, फंड जो आ रहा है वो एसएमसी को आ रहा है. मतलब जो सेंट्रल से जो भी फंडिंग आ रही है वो डायरेक्टली एसएमसी को मिल रही है. तो ये जो अथॉरिटी है उनको फंड का भी इश्यू आ रहा है.
You mean to say this committee?
अथॉरिटी जैसे आरटीओ है.
Okay.
जैसे जिसपे फ्यूल सप्लाई है, उनको हमने बार बोला है कि आपको कुछ भी फोन का इश्यू है, कुछ भी है, you put up, but they never come up with any kind of solution.
So
मेरे हिसाब से ये ऑनलाइन जो वाला जो है वो पानी साहब ने बहुत इनिशिएटिव लिया था.
क्या ऑनलाइन क्या?
ऑनलाइन पीयूसी.
ओके.
ये जो पीयूसी सेक्टर जितने भी है सूरत में, उसको ऑनलाइन लिंक करो सबको, तो ऑटोमेटिकली एक नया सिस्टम बन जाएगा. इतने व्हीकल के पास पीयूसी है और इतने व्हीकल के पास पीयूसी नहीं है. तो जिसके पास नहीं है उसको पहले एक वार्निंग जाएगी, आप अपना पीयूसी रिन्यू करवाओ. फिर दूसरी वार्निंग जाएगी, फिर भी नहीं करवाए तो उनको ऑटोमेटिकली चलान इश्यू हो जाएगा.
तो मान लीजिए ये सिस्टम हम इम्प्लीमेंट कर देते हैं तो ट्रैफिक 8% से कितना कम हो जाएगा?
I not many, but it will be around almost reduction.
Okay. But वो थोड़ा तो मतलब even if I am driving by a car somewhere, वो थोड़ा तो आता ही है ना उसमें.
हाँ.
But that's
so I am not saying that it will be completely eliminated, but it will be a difference.
Okay. All right. So my question, I think you did not understand. My question was, ये committee तो है, but with the limitations that you see, What change? Let's say you have today the power to change the system. Like whatever, wherever you think is the limitation and whatever is needs to be changed. So what would you recommend to happen? Whether you'll include like how maybe a committee needs to be formed, or maybe you will say you'll pass some other law. What would you do if you were to, you know, the whole situation, right? So
Yeah. तो मैंने जैसा बोला पहले हमारे यहाँ पे रोड रास्ता पानी ये सब था, अभी ऐड पे आए हैं हम लोग इंडिया। तो ये इसी तरह second year or third year when the government of India has seriously thanks the agency of the air quality and they have launched a various missions. So the mission is entirely for the entire country, not for a city specific. Okay. So everything having everything having their own challenges. जैसे सूरत में है इंडस्ट्रियल पॉल्यूशन है, बराबर। अभी जैसे मनाली है, तो मनाली में कुछ और इश्यू है, मुंबई में और इश्यू है। तो सिटी स्पेसिफिक एयर क्वालिटी बाइलो है अभी पिक है। ए जैसे सूरत का जो इंडस्ट्रियल पॉल्यूशन है या सूरत का जो रोड का जो पॉल्यूशन है, उसके लिए अंशों एक्टिविटी है, उसके लिए एक बाइलो हमको प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए। It will be around city specific, not for like country or like state. जैसे अंकलेश्वर में पॉल्यूशन है, उसके अलग इश्यूज है, वापी में है तो उसके अलग इश्यूज है, अहमदाबाद में अलग इश्यू है, राजकोट में अलग इश्यू है, सूरत में और इश्यूज आते हैं।
So I think I have my last question, and then we can also ask if anyone else has any more questions. My last question to you is: we have talked a lot around, you know, different factors and how you are certain things you're bound and you're not able to make a difference, but certain things there are some action plans that you have identified. What about do you think that improving the biodiversity of the city could help with air pollution? Like I remember in textbooks we always read ki, trees are, you know, giving us oxygen, but beyond that there's just so much more, that it's a habitat for you know, n number of other species and so on, and there is a full interdependency on the biodiversity. Do you think that has an influence on the air pollution, and is it really getting the attention that it should?
Yeah, it has to be. Biodiversity of any kind of any magnitude of project will have an impact, and it is a positive impact on the air quality. If we grow more trees and we grow more plants, more greenery, it automatically converts at least carbon dioxide into oxygen. And once the carbon dioxide has been absorbed, automatically air pollution will be reduced. And PM air and PM 2.5, which is also produced from the open land, not from the paved land. So whenever we found the open land, it has to be covered with vegetations. It will improve not only oxygen level, also reduce particulate matter in air.
So who's looking at biodiversity? Because what we see is a lot of development, which is good, of course, for the city, but that's cutting a lot of trees. But then are we really planting as many trees as we are cutting? And what we're cutting is like, you know, hundreds of years old trees. And what we are planting is, of course, going to be a small baby. So how are we mitigating or balancing that?
We have a many nurseries in the Surat area. One is every zone has a one or two nursery. That is Suman nursery. Suman nursery. Yeah. They are giving a free of cash plant. In the month of June, you approach them. Whatever number of plant you want, it will say you fill up the application form and you plant that tree. So municipal organization always encouraging the citizens to plant the trees. I earlier said that we have increased our around 8% went to 8% here. When we started to our in our diversity in year 2015, it was around increase of 8 to 9%. Right now, we are reached to 15 to 16%. So overall, our in the Surat city has increased compared to year 2015.
Would you have the details of where all of this is planted?
Our website has everything. You can find out in our website.
Okay, in case I can't find it, I'll reach out to you.
Yeah. So
And you said this Suman nursery, are they giving native plants or they're giving all kinds of plants?
measure it like that. Yeah.
Okay, they're giving a mix.
If you need some question, you have any question I of like anything I require, you just make a request in language.
Okay, but are we not promoting native plants through this initiative?
We are promoting it also.
All right. So anyone else has any other questions for Jwalant Bhai? Or any? Yeah.
If I may be allowed, I'm Dr. Rajesh Pandya. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Jwalant, I think it was a very nice presentation. With the permission of the chairperson, I'd like to add a few comments. Please don't mind. As I was hearing Jwalant, but I think he's trying to impress as if transportation is the main source of pollution, air pollution in the city. Maybe it may be true for some cases, but transportation has a role, but especially for industrial cities like Surat, we cannot say that transportation is the main
I will
culprit.
stop you. Sir, I will stop
And-
you. I say 70% pollution is from industrial.
I think so.
Yes.
He mentioned it in the
Yes.
beginning.
You miss earlier.
Yes. Yes, no, I did not miss. I was there with other entry. But let us say, and also transportation is the main source for PM10 or 22.5 or NOS or SO2, but not for the complete air pollution.
Yeah.
Another thing is about biodiversity, as a lot of comments have been made. So let us not mix biodiversity with the plantation or green cover. Biodiversity is a very completely different field or source, the subject. And green cover, yes, plantation, SMC is doing very good work. But biodiversity is has a very wide scope. It does not include only plants, but the flora, fauna, the insects, birds, everything is included in that. And SMC has done a good project, has undertaken a good project of the biodiversity project near the Alphan, but still there is a lot of scope that we can do. But as you have already correctly pointed out, this is not our primary source of field. It is an additional responsibility that we have voluntarily taken on ourselves. And we are doing well. We have taken a good project with the help of funding from center also. So as about the biodiversity, yes, we have got a biodiversity committee also, as you pointed out, and still we can do better in this field. And for the benefit of all the participants, SMC, the primary role, it is a primary infrastructure provider of the city. This is an additional responsibility that SMC has voluntarily taken on itself. And looking to its functioning, the government has made it a part of the committee, which is responsible for enforcing the in the field of pollution removal or redressal or improvement of our scheme. And the government is proactive because of the SDG, the Sustainable Development Goals that have been provided. We are bound by our commitment to the international fraternity that we will do it. And still, I think Jwalant has very correctly pointed out, there is a lot of improvement after the initiatives we have taken up. And that is not only SMC, but even GPCB industries have also taken a very good initiatives, especially the textile industries have taken. They have been very helpful. And surely, with the help of all active participants like our own meetings also, we can surely add on, help the SMC and government to identify the problems and how we can best rectify this so that our target of having a good quality of life to our citizens can be achieved. That is all I like that. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pandey, and thanks a lot for joining and giving your views. If anyone else has anything else to add or ask or speak. So we are, so I'm just going to take a few moments to thank some of the people who joined for the very first time. And if they can, introduce themselves in one line, and then we can wind up the session. Nikki Yadav, I think is joined for the first time.
Hello everyone, my name is Nikki and I am a student of Bhagwan Mahavir College of Architecture pursuing Masters in Urban Planning. And I have pursued my, I am pursuing my double Masters. I have done my first Masters in City Design from SCET and I am a student of Architecture. Thank you.
Nice to have you, Nikki. And Dr. Pandya, we already know you, but like if you can introduce I already know you, but not everyone.
Hello everyone, I am Dr. Rajesh Pandya. I worked with Surat Municipal Corporation for a number of years and retired as Deputy Municipal Commissioner. I was adjunct faculty with SCNIT in urban planning. And at present, I am associated with Bhagwan University in the urban planning department.
Ashwin Goyani, I think he's also new. The rest of us are. Ashwin, are you there? Okay, so thank you so much, Jwalan Bhai. Very, very heartily thank you to you for taking this time out after your office hours, and really appreciate the openness with which you spoke. And I think there was a lot of insights for all of us. And I will come back to you with many more questions and some studies that we'd like to dig into. And please reach out to us if you ever feel that there is any citizens initiative that you want us to get involved with. All of us are very, very passionate about working towards the city. If we don't have the bandwidth, we'll start a team. And Chaitali, Professor Chaitali is there, Professor Vimal is there, where they're all very resourceful people. So please feel free to reach out to us if there's anything that we can help you with.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. And everyone, thanks. Bye. Namaskar.